Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kellyanne from the High Priestess for Tarot and Divine Messages for Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. This will be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Taurus. I'll be taking a look at your recent past as well as your present and near future energies for you. I'll also be taking a look at any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through, and I'll also be asking Spirit for advice or messages to help you along on your soul's journey. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you, Taurus, please be sure to take a look at your moon, which is your emotions, your Venus, which is how you appear in your relationships, and your rising sign, which is how you present yourself to others and how others see you. Okay, so let's begin. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over, thank you for your gift of divination and thank you for your blessings and for your protection. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you channel through me today, I ask that you please be as clear as possible so that I may interpret them correctly and provide guidance to my seekers today. Okay, Taurus, so we're going to be first pulling some cards for any current obstacles or challenges that you might be facing, followed by your past energy. Okay, we'll be clarifying that, and then we'll move forward with your current and future placements. Spirit, can I please have a card indicative of any challenges or obstacles that Taurus is facing right now? I have some cards about the current situation. Let's see. All right. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse here, Taurus. What I'm strongly seeing is that you are currently trying to get rid of or move past a very significant issue that caused you a lot of pain and suffering. Okay. Tens represent a closing or a completion to a cycle. Okay. So hopefully this event has already transpired and the ending has occurred, and now you're currently trying to move past that pain so that you can move forward with your life. We'll be clarifying that in a moment and we'll get some more information for you. Okay. All right, so let's pull some cards about your recent past energy. Spirit, can I have some cards for recent past energy for my Taurus viewers, please? By the way, I'm using the Witch's Tarot today, and I'm also clarifying with the Gilded Tarot Royale. Can I have some cards about Taurus's recent past, please? Okay. We have one coming out. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have a few cards here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so Taurus, what I'm currently seeing here in terms of your recent past energy is that you were very much all up in your head and worried and anxious and losing sleep over some kind of situation where you had to feel like you were constantly defending yourself and constantly trying to kind of ward off like emotional attacks or somebody, picking on you or somebody causing you to feel like you were always on the defensive, somebody that possibly was trying to take something away from you or trying to kind of, argue with you or make you feel like your points weren't valid or that you were, constantly in a position of being kind of backed into a corner and, needing to kind of defend yourself constantly. Okay. There may have been a lot of strife going on. You do have here the Queen of Wands in reverse, which could be a fire energy. This could be someone that you're involved with, or it could just be the energy. This could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. When the Queen of Wands is in reverse, this mature feminine energy may feel like she's or he, it depends on, it has to resonate with you. This person felt like they were not in their fire energy that they typically would be. This would be somebody who was feeling very unmotivated, kind of defeated, not being able to kind of go after what you want. Your self-esteem may be low. You're just not feeling good or positive about yourself in the past. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is showing that somebody may have been diligently focusing on the details of something, trying to make sure that everything was looked after, or somebody who was really like focusing on every little detail about something. Now, with the Page of Swords here in reverse, for me as a reader, that represents somebody who's trying to gather information to them, somebody who is trying to, get as much logic or information or have conversations about either you or a certain situation, or this could be you doing this. This is somebody who is gathering this information, however, to kind of save for later, to be used against you or used as ammunition, right? Because the Page of Swords is really talking about, somebody being prepared, holding up their sword to defend themselves or to use it, in order to, fight a battle. So when this card's in reverse, sometimes this card can indicate somebody who is using this information for a way to kind of one up you in a situation, or, to kind of spy on you. This could be somebody looking at your social media, asking people about you, driving by your house. It's kind of using the information in like a shady or a sneaky way, which paired with the Eight of Pentacles is, again, I think somebody maybe going over every little detail, possibly like rereading your text 1,000 times, kind of really almost like obsessively focusing on every little thing. And this could be why you possibly had to feel like you were constantly defending yourself in some situation here, because possibly you kept feeling like you were being attacked over something, whether it was, something that was transpiring in your relationship or something that had occurred between the two of you. Because remember, you were working past, healing from this very painful ending, which may have taken place. Because I do see in the recent past with the Six of Swords that you are currently, or you have decided to move away from this relationship. The Six of Swords represents leaving a tumultuous situation or dark energy or a sordid past or whatever it is that wasn't working for you. You're leaving it behind you and you're moving toward calmer water or a more peaceful place for yourself. Okay, so we're going to clarify these cards, and then we will, go into your your current energy, excuse me. Okay, so here we go. So let's clarify this Ten of Swords in reverse firstly. Okay, thank you. Yes. So with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I had said that this is you trying to get over or move past a great deal of pain that you may have endured in your recent past energy, which is what I'm seeing here. Something wasn't working, right? Now, the reason that you are currently working through this right now is because there was some kind of missed opportunity here in your love relationship, or some kind of an opportunity possibly to find new love, or maybe possibly somebody in your past was trying to kind of bring a new apology or some kind of solution or an offer to you, possibly about fixing things, but this opportunity, did not work out. And that's why you have the Ten of Swords here. You're currently working on closing out that cycle and having closure, because that's what tens are in tarot. It's finishing out a cycle so that something new can begin. Okay, let's take a look at your recent past energy. I would like to clarify the Seven of Wands. Why is this person so defensive? You got the Seven of Wands here. Spirit, can you clarify the Seven of Wands? With this Nine of Swords energy, it's almost like obsessively thinking about something or someone. It's causing you to be losing sleep. It was causing you so much anxiety and headaches and worry and stress. Yeah, and here you go. Here's your Five of Wands, another combative energy, right? The Five of Wands in reverse is you or your person wanting to just end all of this combatant energy, this competition, this fighting, this arguing, this strife, this battling all the time, right? You just wanted it to come to an end, which would make sense with the Six of Swords, wanting to move away from that energy, right? Can you please tell me about this Eight of Pentacles with the Page of Swords in reverse, Spirit, please? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? What do you want me to know? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Taurus? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here with this Page of Swords? Okay, so I have a few cards that wanted to come out. We have the Hangman in reverse, major for Pisces. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we have the Six of Wands. Yeah, so this makes sense because, hold on. With the Knight of Wands, this is also fire energy. This could be Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. Knights are very inconsistent, okay, in the tarot deck. Knights represent inconsistent energy, back and forth movement. With the Knight of Wands, this person may have felt initially like they had found something that they were interested in pursuing, or they had found something that they were very passionate about, or something they wanted to go after, but then it didn't turn out that way. Like this person decided, just like with the Queen of Wands, that maybe they lost their motivation, they felt insecure about moving forward with it. Maybe they felt like they just didn't have kind of the oomph to kind of go after this situation. Okay. Now you do have the Hangman in reverse, which is indicating that somebody became kind of impatient to kind of hurry up and move forward with something. And when doing so, it resulted in somebody not being able to appreciate or understand someone else's perspective in the situation. Or it may have been that you possibly were not able to wrap your head around someone else's opinion or someone else's perspective when it came to this matter that you were currently going through. You have the Six of Wands here, which usually typically involves, somebody wanting to feel successful, somebody wanting to move forward with something where they would be receiving praise or acknowledgement for their contributions or their part in a certain situation or in a relationship. This is wanting to get attention from either you or your partner, or just, really being made to feel like you're successful, it mattered. It was that kind of energy here. But because of this Knight of Wands in reverse and, all this combatant energy, what I'm strongly getting here, Taurus, is that whatever this situation was, it just led to a whole lot of fighting and arguing. And you really just wanted to move away from that, right? You wanted to just leave the past behind you. You realized that it wasn't serving you. You didn't want to fight anymore. And so you just chose to move forward. Okay. Let me go into your current energy. Spirit, can I have some cards indicative of the current energy placement, please, for Taurus? Oh, one wants to come out. We have the Five of Wands again, this time in the upright. So what I'm strongly seeing here, Taurus, is that this fighting and arguing may be continuing right now in your current energy over this situation, right? It's competition, it's conflict, it's kind of battling, trying to get the other person, in arguments. Okay, let's continue. Spirit, can I have some more, please? Can I have some more energy? It's for us, please. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, so we have the Strength in reverse, major for Leo, the Magician in reverse, which is major for Gemini, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles. So what Nine of Pentacles is also in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting here is that even right now in your current situation, Taurus, the fighting is continuing. It's making you feel kind of weak and depleted. You feel like you can't rely on your own inner strength right now because maybe you're just so tired, right? You have this Nine of Pentacles here, which is you kind of being worried or feeling as if you're not able to stand alone and be independent because of maybe your lack of finances, or maybe you're feeling financially insecure, or you're worried about money. And with this Magician card in reverse, it's either you or your person not being able to manifest what it is that they want right now. Or maybe it could be an energy where you're not even exactly sure what you want right now, right? Because the Magician kind of embodies a lot of the elements, all of the elements of the tarot deck, right? The Magician is able to manifest using air energy, water energy, fire energy, as well as earth energy, kind of to bring what they want kind of to the table and make it come to fruition. But for some reason, you're just feeling so weak and depleted and maybe, mentally exhausted with all this fighting and arguing that you're just not able to pull that together right now. And because this card is indicative of that, the fighting is still continuing. You're kind of, worried about finances. You're worried about, being single, because the nines really represent independence and being single, and possibly you're worried about that, right? You're just not feeling like you can hold it down alone. Okay, so let's clarify some of these cards and see what's going on for your current energy. Okay, Taurus, tell me about this Five of Wands, because the five of Wands came up twice so far. What is this Five of Wands here about? Tell me about the Five of Wands, please, for Taurus. Yeah, you have the Justice card in reverse. Justice card is a major arcana for Libra. When it's in reverse, it's like the wrongs have not been set right yet. It could be a separation. It could represent legal matters, possibly, somebody that's moving toward divorce. It doesn't have to be, but basically it's you feeling like you were treated unjustly, or that you feel like whatever transpired, in the recent past, which caused this painful ending that you're still trying to get over, you feel like justice has not been served. You feel like there was a lot of harsh treatment. It wasn't fair. So that's what I'm strongly getting for that. Now let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles. Whoops. Let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit. Can I have some clarification for this? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse for Taurus, please. Thank you. Yeah. So the Four of Wands came out in reverse. It's because you feel, with all of this fighting and disharmony that's going on, your home life has been turned upside down. You don't feel a sense of joy. You don't feel a sense of peace when you come home. You don't feel that sense of that feeling when you come home, right? You just feel like everything's upside down, this disharmonious energy. You may be, this arguing and fighting in the home is never good. And it's really, turning everything over, right? You just don't feel good about it. Which makes perfect sense if you have all this like strife and animosity going on. Let's move on and check out what's going on in I'm going to just move this down here, in your near future. Spirit, can I have some cards for near future energy for Taurus, please, moving forward? Hopefully it'll be better than what's going on. What can my Taurus viewers expect moving forward, please? Near future energy. What's coming around the corner? Okay, I had something popping out. Oh, we have too many here. Let's try that again. Spirit, what can my Taurus viewers expect moving forward? Okay. Yeah, the Chariot, major for Cancer. When the Chariot comes up in the upright, it's you being successful and moving toward your happiness, your success, you're overcoming your obstacles. you're achieving your goals. So that's always nice to see. Let's check out these other cards that are coming with it. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is someone wanting equality in a relationship, wanting 50-50, getting reciprocity from your partner. You have the Queen of Swords, you have the World in reverse, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to have to move these down so that you guys can actually see what's cooking here. I'm going to kind of do it like this. And you have the Temperance in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, right? There's that Earth energy, Taurus. Okay, so like I said, you know, in the near future, you're wanting to, you know, move forward towards your goals and be successful. You want this equality in your relationship where there's balance 50-50. Okay. Now, I am seeing that there's going to be a brand new opportunity here for you. Okay. With this Ace of Pentacles. This could be a financial opportunity. This could be a new job offer. This could be some kind of just a new opportunity, you know, in terms of your relationship or a new relationship. Now, you do have the Temperance in reverse. Okay. The Temperance in reverse really speaks to, you know, you wanting to find balance because you're currently not feeling that right now, or you're not going to be feeling that in moving forward. It's about leveling oneself, and it's about like kind of keeping your emotions in check and tempering your emotions and having a sense of like balance and levelness, if that's even a word, to you, right? In order to pursue this new relationship. Now, you do have the World card in reverse, Taurus. So what I'm strongly getting here is that this situation between you guys is not over yet. Okay. When the World is in reverse, it's kind of like that fate and kind of karma kind of energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo, or a Taurus here, which is, you know, your energy. You know, the World, when it's in reverse, has to do with not having closure to a situation and not completing a cycle that has to do with life lessons. So it's possible either you or your person is just not ready to let go of this relationship, or possibly there's still loose ends that need to be taken care of. Okay. Now, with this Queen of Swords, this is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. This is a mature feminine energy who's really like thinking and thinking and thinking about this situation and trying to be very logical about the choices that she's going to make moving forward. However, when this card's in reverse, this is somebody who's having a very hard time leaving her emotions out of it, which is really, you know, typical for many of us, right? The Queen of Swords is really somebody who's typically very logical. Sometimes she can even come off as aloof or cold because she's able to make, you know, decisions based on facts, based on intellect, based on logical decision making, right? But when it's in reverse, this person's having a very, very hard time doing that because there's a lot of emotion here. It's definitely tied to this relationship. That's what I'm seeing. And, you know, it's showing that it's not over yet. You haven't closed out this cycle yet, but it is indicative of a new opportunity being available to you if you're able to keep your emotions in check, keep your balance, right? Because that's ultimately what you're striving for. It, you know, it is saying that you're moving toward this like equality here with your person, or possibly in a new relationship. You know, that's what you would want. But I think in order to achieve that, you're going to have to close out the cycle, whatever that means for you, in order to, you know, get that new opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. So let's clarify some of these cards to get a bigger picture. Why is the World card here in reverse? What's going on? Why is the World card here in reverse for Taurus? Why is the World card here in reverse for Taurus? What's going on? Oops, too many. Spirit, why is the World card here in reverse? Whoa. Okay, I have some that popped over. These cards are like plopping out all over the place. All right. So we have the Nine of Swords, another nine in reverse, guys. So this is like, again, you have it up here. This is you obsessively thinking about this situation. Worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, stress, headaches, you know, just having like overall like insomnia. It's like you can't stop thinking about it. It's almost like you're thinking about this obsessively to the point that it's not healthy for you and it's not healthy for the people around you. Okay. Now you have this Four of Pentacles, and this obsessive thinking could be due to either you or your person not being able to let go of something. This could be in terms of like finances, like almost like a miserly energy or being very frugal about something. This could be holding on to the mindset or the idea of a certain thing that you can't let go of, or it could just be your person in general, like not being able to let go of something. Okay. And again, you have this Strength card in reverse, which showed up in your current energy. And again, I'm seeing that in your future energy. Now I am seeing the Three of Swords here, which does represent heartache and, kind of pain here, heartache and heartbreak. Um, so I think, in terms of what you're going to choose for yourself, you need to know that, if you're currently working on this right now and you're trying to get over some kind of painful thing that you guys had, um, this whole reading, for this to come out as your final card, it's really just showing me that, this is very painful. This is a very painful situation that you were going through and that you're continuing to go through, right? This heartache and heartbreak. There's definitely a sense of loss here. There's definitely a sense of fighting and arguing and disharmonious energy in the home. There's a lot of worry and strife and anxiety here, and it's even continuing into your future placements here, with this World card indicating that it's not quite over between the two of you. So I'd like to actually get some advice for you guys, for us to see what Spirit has to say, and possibly this may help you. Spirit, can you please give my Taurus viewers some advice, please? What do you want them to know? What messages or advice do you have for them moving forward with this energy? What advice and messages do you have moving forward? What advice or messages do you have moving forward for my Taurus viewers, please? I almost wanted to pop out. Let me know when you're ready, please. I just saw an image in my head of someone fighting in a driveway, and there were cars and somebody threw the keys. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's the image I got in my head. Sometimes I get these little downloads when I'm kind of in the energy here. What advice or messages do you want from my Taurus viewers to hear, please? What do you want them to know? I also just heard quality time, something about quality time, or maybe lack thereof quality time. You're not spending quality time. Okay, yeah. So we have the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords is air energy, right? It's based on facts and logic. It could be based on conversation or information that you're going to be receiving, which is going to give you clarity to the situation. Things that may have been confusing for you in the past are finally going to become very clear with this Ace of Swords. So let's get some more for that, Taurus. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords energy, please, with this information and this clarity. Tell me more about this, please, Spirit. Please be clear. Please be clear, Spirit. What would you like them to know with this Ace of Swords? Let me know when you're ready, please. Okay, you have the High Priest, which is basically the Hierophant, but it's in reverse. And you also have the Two of Swords. Okay. So, my Taurus viewers, what I'm strongly getting here is that you're having a terrible time making a decision here. Okay. The Two of Swords represents choosing a path that serves you based on logic. Okay. It's asking you to make a decision that's logical and to keep your emotions out of it. And this is not always easy because sometimes when we have to make logical decisions, we have to do it based on not bringing our feelings into this and not bringing our emotional side into this, right? And it's very difficult for you right now. Okay. But what I'm also getting here with this High Priest or this Hierophant energy here is that when this card is in reverse, it represents kind of like a non-traditional arrangement. So this may be you possibly learning perhaps that you wanted to move forward and be successful in the near future with this person, and possibly you wanted to kind of level up or progress in your relationship with this person so that it becomes more of like a more mature commitment here. But because this card is in reverse, what I'm strongly getting, especially with this Three of Swords and the World card not closing out, is that it's not going to move to that level that you would like it to. Perhaps you were hoping, I'm just giving an example here, perhaps you were living together and you wanted to become engaged, or perhaps you were engaged but you can't seem to settle on a marriage date, or perhaps you wanted somebody to move in with you and they don't want to. Because with this Ace of Swords, you're getting some kind of clarity to the situation, and it's going to ultimately cause you to have to make a decision here based on logic. Spirit is asking you to be logical. And if something is not serving you, you have to be able to make that decision. Okay. I'm seeing that, there's not going to be that progression that you may have been hoping for in this commitment or in this relationship. And that's ultimately going to lead to, this pain and suffering, which you seem to be trying to work through right now anyway with this Ten of Swords, which was the first card that came up. It has to do with missed opportunities in love. Okay. Let me get some cards just for the overall energy of this reading. Spirit, what is the probable outcome for this situation? What is the probable outcome for this situation for Taurus? What is the probable outcome, please? Let me know when you're ready. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting the Four of Swords here in reverse. What Spirit wants you to know is that you need to take care of you right now. You need to heal, okay? Because if you don't heal from this pain that you've gone through, or this pain that you're currently experiencing based on the situation, you're going to like self-destruct. You're not going to be good to anybody. Okay. You have to take care of you right now. That's what this card really means, right? You have to be logical. You have to put your emotions aside and really focus on what transpired, whether or not this energy is actually very good for you. Remember you did have that Six of Swords here, which shows that, leaving what's not working in the past and moving forward to calmer shores here, right? And if something is so painful for you, you have to allow yourself the time needed in order to heal from it so that you can move forward into a place where you're feeling peace and a sense of self and a sense of wellness. Okay? Because if you don't, you're going to wind up being sick And, we know our bodies take the brunt of psychological and emotional trauma sometimes, and you have to be very careful here, Spirit is saying, to take care of you, because the probable outcome is that, it's you still, have this energy of emotional and psychological pain here. So, um, that's what Spirit is telling you that you need to do right now. Okay. So, Taurus, I'm sorry. Sometimes the readings can be a little glum and it's not what we want to hear, but I have to read the cards as I see them and I have to use my intuition to tell the story. And this is what I'm seeing. Okay. However, I hope that this reading has helped you in some way, even if to just provide you with some clarity about your situation. If this reading has helped you, please comment, like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel, please. Every bit helps my family, and I appreciate your support so much. I hope to see you at your next reading, and please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart no matter what, even when it's hard. Thank you, and God bless.